Hello everyone, greetings to you all. Now we will see one other interesting premium tool in ToolWeb, okay? Which is gonna be just click on tools, just go to advanced, and then the second tool is gonna be ISO compliance gap analysis. Just click on here, and this is you see the colorful one. Actually, I like basically colorful screens always. Okay. I mean, not just black and white always, but I will never deviate. I'll never lose focus on what exactly we need to do on the tool. Okay. And this is one of the key premium tool. You know what compliance, I mean, what is that it is talking about? You have three major complaints, right? One is, 27701, and of course, you have privacy management 27701, and you have AI at the end, Gen AI management system. So these are the three standards. Actually, we are going to assess it here, and we are get the gap between these two, and then we will see how we are going to do this. This is one of the interesting tool. Everyone would love to do this. Many people or many companies, they will take ISO 27001 and 42001. They will club these two things together. But here, what we are doing all the three. Privacy also we are bringing in this equation. Okay, so let's see, what exactly the tool is going to do. The first thing is organization name. So I'm going to give sample solutions private limited. There is no such company, but just for an demo purposes. So it is going to be a manufacturing company, and so the size of the company is 1 to 50 employees, very small company. So what exactly we are going to do this one? So all the three. So if you don't want to club with this, AI to be with this, you can take this off. But I would say, I mean, put all the three things and then see what is the outcome which this guy is giving it. Okay. So I'm just going and seeing next. So next thing is governance. There are some set of questions. Okay, get ready for that. Does your organization have established governance committee for compliance? Is there any governance committee in your organization? Say yes or no. If it is no, say no. Okay, and then are roles and responsibility of security privacy clearly defined? Partially defined, not fully defined. And does management demonstrate commitment to compliance? Yes. And then are policies approved and reviewed regularly by leadership? Partially, I would say, because they do not have time, but as much as possible, we will try to get the approval from the management. And then we will go to the next one, which is risk. And again, some of the questions on risk. Do you conduct regular risk assessment for security and privacy? I would say probably partial. And is there any documentation risk register with mitigation plan? I would say no. And then are there any third party or vendor risk assessed? No. Do you have any processes for continuous risk monitoring? I don't think so. I can say partial. The thing is technical, and there are some questions on technicals. Are access controls implemented in role based permissions? Yes, it is. We are running CyberArk. And then is data encrypted both at rest and transit? Yes. Are security events logged and monitored? Yes, we have SIM running. And then is there any incident response plan for defined monitor? So if SIM is running, meaning I'll have to say yes, right? I don't know why I said no. And then is there any incident response plan with defined procedure? You say yes. And then are regular vulnerability assessment and penetration test conducted? Once in a year, I can say yes only. So for this, all are yes. And then privacy questions. There are some questions on privacy. Is personal data classified and protected appropriately? No. Or private PIAs conducted for new projects? No. or data subject access correction deletion facilitated, no. And I can say this is personal data collection, I can say partial. I mean, and then is consent management implemented for data collection? No, we are not. We are using it everyone's PIA straight away, and their mobile number also. They are not. We are not getting any consent from them because we are not doing business in Europe. So that's the reason. Like, we haven't deployed GDPR in our system, or data retention policies defined and enforced. I wouldn't say. I will say partially, because there are some retention policies here and there for email, for group policies. So some of the things we have, mm, but not fully deployed. Okay, so these are the 5 questions, and then I'm moving on to the last and documentation. Are all security privacy policies documented and accessible? Partially. Are internal audit conducted regularly? Partially. Is there evidence of compliance maintained and up to date? Evidence complaint maintained up to date, I would say no. Are employee trained on security policies? Yes. And is there any continuous improvement process for compliance as such? I can say partial. Okay. So I'm going to see 300 coins are going to be used for this assessment. So I'm going to do the assessment. See, bear in mind, one is 42,001, 27,001, and the privacy 27,701. See the quality of the report. See that key gaps, what and all the gaps in this organization. This is eventually what it does. It is giving a gap analysis for an organization in terms of privacy, in terms of information security, and in terms of AI management systems. So what is a high priority? What should be done with an immediate effect is conduct privacy impact assessment for all the projects and establish a data minimization principles. And then you have a medium priority, which is establish third party risk assessment program. So the third party risk assessment, we need to deploy a person, and then he will take care of it. And then low priority, you have a couple of things. What is that? Define documentation. So define and document the roles and responsibility, implement employee training. So these are the things. So all these, whatever you see, you can download it as well. Okay. So I'm just saying, I'm just using download in desktop and say save. So you will find that download copy out here. Just click on here, whatever you have seen it. So just focus on these 4 or these 5, and that's it. Your organization is compliance by the standards of ISO 27001, ISO 27701, ISO 4001. Okay, and this is the pretty much. I think we are close to the closure of this tool. And this is pretty much enough for everyone to understand about what exactly we are doing it with this. So we are getting an ISO compliance gap analysis report out of using this tool for an organization. And we have chosen Sample Solutions Private Limited, and it is a manufacturing organization. It's a small organization, and overall the compliance score is going to be the 53%. Okay. And that's all. I mean, beyond that, I do not have anything to talk in this. Until next time.